3. Hey.
Handouts and cards. While you're doing that, then I think he'll bring the big chief up. But if you feel like that, no, okay, you can just stay right here. You can. I might just take you home, maybe. I don't know. I might steal you. I might steal you. How's your kids and the rest of them?
Oh, they're all great. Everybody's doing really good.
In the room. So there's at least 3 or 4 people at any one time, nurses and respiratory therapists and doctors and nurse practitioners taking care of Mark. And they're turning things up and turning things down. And they are constantly reassuring parents, things are okay, this is normal, we're doing okay. And the parents are kind of still very... Spend long days and sometimes weeks and sometimes months here. It's critical that they have a comfortable place of respite to connect with each other and with visitors. So on behalf of the Heart Center and the patients, families, community, and region we serve,
Hi there, girl. All right, look right here. One more time. Cheese. Got it. Good job.
And then also what we have during the day, we do what we call family-centered rounds right out here in front of the room for the patients and the families. And so we invite families to come. We invite them to be
right here at the foot of the bed with the vital signs right there. We can use, that's a touch screen, so it'll be able to move things and see it. It's pretty neat. So that's one of the advantages that we have with this particular setup. You'll also notice some other things that...
So that being said, I mean, I look at this and again, I'm not a So what a lot of people don't realize is that congenital heart disease is actually very common. About 1 out of every 100 babies born will have a problem with their heart. There's about 1.2 million children in Maricopa County alone, and Phoenix Children's Hospital services not just Phoenix, but all of Arizona and much of the Southwest. We are a leading center when it comes to congenital heart surgery, and our Heart Center is very proud of the service that we have to the Southwest and to the people of Phoenix. The cardiac intensive care unit is a really important part of every heart center because it's the epicenter of where all of the patients will eventually wind up if they have any illness at all. So whether they're going to the operating room or to the cath lab, they recover in the cardiac intensive care unit and sometimes stay there for quite some time. Many of our patients are in the ICU for weeks to months, and so we really become the family to their family. And these children really kind of grasp our hearts, and we love to take care of them. Many of them are really complicated and very sick, but it's incredibly rewarding to take care of them and to see them through these illnesses and diseases that they have. Having state-of-the-art technology and increased space to house more patients under the umbrella of the Heart Center is crucial to the mission of the Heart Center and to taking excellent care of these patients. Opening up additional beds in our cardiac intensive care unit is going to help us to care for more children and adults actually, as we go into the next years, where we're really trying to service the population of people who have congenital heart disease, but actually have survived that in their childhood and now are becoming adults. This is one of the really exciting things about our field, is actually our improvement in the care we provide has led to more and more patients, because more and more people are living into adulthood with congenital heart disease. And actually now there's more adults with congenital heart disease than there are children with congenital heart disease. And what Phoenix Children's has said is, this is our patients, these are our patients, we're going to help to care for these, and we're going to provide them a medical home. And so our expansion not only assists with helping with the babies and the children, but also opens up services to adults with congenital heart disease as well.
Phoenix Children's Hospital has really become a world-class children's hospital. And so in the 36 very, very short years, I mean, this has been a meteoric rise. And it's really based on the premise that Arizona's children deserve the very, very best care. Nobody should leave our state, nobody should leave our community for outstanding medical care. And I'm proud to say it's happening right here. And the CVICU, the Cardiovascular Intensive Care Unit, is just another critical step forward for Phoenix Children's, but again for the kids in Arizona. This new unit is really the most state-of-the-art cardiovascular intensive care unit in the United States. So we're super proud and really honored to serve Arizona's Children's.
Sure. You know, I think today when you see Addison and her mom and dad, Adam and Nicole, and hear their story, it kind of brings everything to life really, really quick. You know, she was born, I think 13 weeks early. She weighed 2 pounds when she was born, and now she's running around the hallway. She's a healthy young girl with a big smile, and that's what PCH does, and that's the kind of lives that Thunderbird Charities help make a significant difference in. So we're honored and proud to be here. We're going to continue our support of PCH for years to come with many more great projects to help saving lives and making families better in the Phoenix area.
The Phoenix Children's Hospital Cardiovascular ICU, also known as the CVICU, is an amazing place. As you can see, we provide state-of-the-art care of all types and of all ages. So from the smallest children, 4-5 pound newborns, to the largest adults, we're able to provide all that care right here in our cardiac intensive care. A lot of the patients need intensive care monitoring. They are really life and death, minute by minute. They could be fine one minute, next minute they could have a cardiac event. And so we're able to monitor them and treat them all right here in the cardiac ICU.
This is something that's really close to home for us, in the sense that we've been through this with Addison, and she could very well be here for future surgery. So having the capability to have like a bedside surgery like this, which is something that she would have been in the situation to have that done had they had this here. So her journey here has been incredible, and we're very thankful for all that they do. So we just want to be here paying it forward, and very grateful for everything they've done. Phoenix Children's is the best place for your kid, and you're in the right place in Phoenix Children's. So knowing that from the start is really the key, and knowing that you are your biggest advocate for your child. So make sure that you are communicating with the doctors, and you're listening into what they are saying. I was just talking to Dr. Cook about that, and he's a big proponent of that, and the parents need to be advocates for their kids. So working in tandem with Phoenix Children's, they'll get your kid, where they need to be.
Very incredible day. Very proud to be a Thunderbird. Today we christened the new expansion of the Cardiovascular Intensive Care Unit, where they expanded the facility from 24 to 48 beds with the latest technology, the latest resources, everything they need to provide the best care for the children of Arizona.
My name is Josie Prinz, and I'm the clinical nurse manager here in the CVICU here at Phoenix Children's Hospital. We're hoping to have a 48-bed unit where we will care for patients with congenital heart disease from birth to adults. And we're excited that we're going to be able to do that on one continuous floor where the patients will not have to be transferred to different areas of this facility. They will be able to stay in our unit, cared for by our team here in the Heart Center.